Hello, Tyler from Transmitter Solutions here, and today we're going to show you how to connect the WDS barrier. And the advantage of this barrier compared to the other barriers is that it's battery operated. So here we have one of the batteries that comes with the barrier. It's a 3.6 volt battery, and it's very unique. I've never seen something like this before, but it has a prong here for the negative side and a prong here for the positive side, and it also comes with these connector cables. So what we'll have to do first is to strip the wire here and solder it to the positive side, and solder the black wire to the negative side. And when you tape it all together, it's going to look something like this. And this will be your power. This is what's going to go onto the barrier. So once you finish putting the battery together, I'll show you how to program it and align it and everything, and it's very easy to use. So following our manual, we'll have to adjust the height of our photo eyes. There are 2 screws on each photo eye that you can undo, and you can use it to readjust. And we recommend you adjust the photo eyes to match the height of what you're trying to detect. So if you're trying to match a person, then maybe it doesn't matter as much, but if it's small, like a dog, then you'll have to adjust the height of this photo eye. When it comes in the original packaging, it's going to come very high like this, and it gets in the way of the screw that will come through here. So we'll have to move it down a little bit. So everybody's going to have to adjust the height of the photo eye. For us, we're going to put it here, and we're going to match the height of the other side. And repeat this step to the other side of the photo eye as well. The next step would be to connect your batteries to the board. So we have this connector piece right here, and it goes to this socket right here. When you do that, you have also a zip tie right here. You can zip the battery into. Mine's already adjusted, so it'll hold your battery steady. While putting this barrier together, you'll notice that on each of these barriers that there is a jumper. This jumper right here has a 3.6 V and a 3 V. This is the voltage you plan to put into these 2 terminals here. So you can throw your own battery into it, and the plus B and the ground would be where you put the power. And this is where you can adjust your power. So this terminal and this jumper. On the other barrier, there is another jumper here, and it's for something different. If you look here, there's a low, and on top there should be a high, but it's covered. But this is for the amount of power you'd like to emit from these transmitters here. So if you put it on low, we recommend you use it for anything that's between 3 feet and 164 feet. If you plan to put these barriers at a further distance, then you put it on the high side. And with that, you can go from 164 feet, between 164 feet and 328 feet. Next, we connect the transmitter module to the circuit board of the barrier. And this transmitter works with the receiver here, and instructions on how to put this together will be in a later video. The first step would be to find this mark right here, and it goes to the edge of this barrier, like so. There's a cut mark right here to signify that it goes to this side. So we'll just push it in, and it's installed. Okay, so we've soldered the battery together, we've taped it up and zip tied it to our board. We've connected it, and we've made sure that our jumper is at 3.6 volts. Same with the other guy. These are aligned, both the top and the bottom side. Our transmitter is installed right here, and everything is ready for alignment. So I'll show you how to do alignment next. Before beginning our alignment process, we'll have to take note of these B's on the side here. The B's represent each photo eye. For this particular product, we only have 2 photo eyes, so only B1 and B2 matter for us. B3 and B4 are for the longer barriers. So let's go ahead and push this programming button here. And you'll notice that it's alternating lights. So that means it's looking for the other photo eye. And let me go ahead and present the photo eye, and you'll see how it determines signal strength. So you could tell that it's pretty loud. Right now I have my finger over the speaker, or the beeper. So once you figure that it's a strong enough signal for you, then we can go ahead and push the button here to go to the second beam. And the second beam you could adjust to make sure it's lined up and it's a strong signal. So when we go to B3, it's going to beep slowly. That means that there really is nothing to detect because there's only 2 photo eyes here. So we'll go ahead and skip that, and we'll skip B4 as well. On the next step, you can choose between 1 photo eye or 2 photo eyes before the alarm trips. So I'll show you here. 2 photo eyes, you can check. If you cover both photo eyes, then it'll sound the alarm. If you cover 1, then it'll sound an alarm when you just cover 1. So then if we wait a second, it'll complete its process and it'll hold the relay. Okay, so the programming is complete. I'm going to cover one of the photo eyes here. Triggers the relay. Pretty good. I'm going to cover the bottom relay now. Triggers the relay. So our alignment process is complete and our product is working. So what happens when our barriers break? What happens when the alarms trip? We can have 2 things that happen. The first, the transmitter will emit a signal to the receiver, and you can have the receiver connected to bigger alarms, or you can manually connect it through here. We have a slot for tamper, we have a slot for alarm, which would be the barriers tripping, and we have a slot for batteries. This completes the guide on the WDS barriers. If you have any questions or if you'd like to know more about our products, please visit us at transmittersolutions.com, or more preferably call us at 866-975-0101. We'll be glad to help you out.